Hello and welcome, Sagittarius. We are looking into the person on your mind, what they've discovered about your connection, about you, and about themselves. We're looking at the light and the shadow messages here. So keep in mind, these are collective and general. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Never give your power away to a reading, to a person, to a situation if you can help it. Also, remember to look at your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs as well for more information. So thank you so much for being here, Sagittarius. Let's get into it. First, my Sagittarius viewer, what has their person discovered about their connection? We have the Nine of Wands starting out. Okay, so interesting. There is the wounded warrior energy. So there's a sense of not giving up on this connection, but not fully letting each other in with the Nine of Wands energy. There's definitely a wall up and there's some boundaries here. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the reason that there is this wall up here with that Queen of Swords energy, the Queen of Swords is wise. She's had experiences. She sets healthy boundaries. It could be that you set a boundary with this person. Okay, or they're realizing that's just where the connection is at this time. Now with the Queen of Swords, there's still communication, but it is more so at the time of this reading. This relationship is being looked at more in a logical way than an emotional way with that Queen of Swords. You also have a lot of experience and wisdom here. We have the Nine of Cups. There's definitely wish fulfillment within this connection, that this person desires this connection. Okay. What I'm getting also with that Nine of Wands energy, the Queen of Swords energy, you might have more experience, okay, in relationships or in realms of communication than this person, and that's something they're discovering here. Six of Wands, yeah, okay. But they still want to give it a go. They want to give it a go with that Six of Wands energy. They don't want to give up. I feel like you might have been very clear and honest with this person about the obstacles or challenges that you saw within this connection. Okay, so it might be that you're recently divorced and you're like, okay, listen, this is what I'm available for. This is what I'm not available for. You set the terms, okay? You were very clear about what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want. You set the standard, okay? That's what this person has discovered. That's just where this maybe, early days connection is at right now. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. I feel like this person has realized like you're pretty good on your own. You're pretty happy with your life and what, you're building, what you're creating. And with this Six of Wands energy, like it's like, yeah, they want to be the one here for you. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what they've discovered about the shadow of this connection. Yeah, it's like they want to win you. They want to bring down, not in a weird way, but like they want to bring down your walls. Okay, they want to get past your walls here. Let's see. But I will say about the Six of Wands energy is that could be, I just heard they want to win you over. But the Six of Wands, although it's not reversed, sometimes it can be ego driven. Like they want to win you over for their ego. There might be a little bit of that, but to be honest, like the Six of Wands, they're with, a herd of deer. So deer are very sensitive and intuitive energies here. But yes, this person wants to win you over. They also want to win over your community, your friends, your family. They want to be the one. Okay. They want to be the one. So let's see what shadow messages has this person, shadow aspects has this person discovered about their connection with you, Sagittarius. We have ghosting, truth avoidance. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what else we have. Let me pull some more cards and then we'll get into it. Yeah, this person is definitely fixated on this connection and focused on building a future, okay? But they also see that you're focused on building your future as well, and you're quite abundant and you're quite content on your own. Now, so that's something that they have discovered about this connection. We also have clouded vision, and with the ghosting, truth avoidance. That's interesting to unpack, because with a clouded vision, I feel like you set the terms, like you were very clear with this person, Sagittarius. And there's something about them either not wanting to receive that, not wanting to hear that. I kind of get that energy. So it's like they can't comprehend it yet. And they're still trying to figure it out in their mind. This person might also feel like they're not expressing their truth the way that they need to. Okay, they might feel like they're so fixated on you and fixated on building a future. They may not be sitting back and asking themselves, okay, is this really what I want? Am I being honest and truthful? Am I speaking my truth? I feel like you're speaking your truth to this person. But with the truth avoidance, they might feel like they're holding back with that 9 of Wands. They might feel like they're sacrificing something here, but they're not sure what it is yet. Okay, so that's good to know. That's important to know. This person might also realize that when they're uncomfortable, they take space, okay, and they kind of put up this wall. And that's something they're kind of realizing about their communication within this connection. And I don't feel like it's ghosting like for a long period of time. It's just like they take space. To integrate and try to figure out their own mind, right? So I think they're taking that time to discover, is what you want truly what they want? And are they in this for the right reasons? Or are they so fixated and focused on building a future and winning you over that they're compromising or sacrificing something that's important to them? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and see what is Sagittarius' person. What have they discovered about Sagittarius? Light messages first. What has Sagittarius person discovered about Sagittarius? Okay, we have the 2 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and Justice. Balance is incredibly important to you here. So starting with the 2 of Pentacles, you're busy. You're busy, but you navigate in such an effortless way. You know, she's riding her bike with no handlebars there, right? She's just got her hands up in the air and she's balanced and trusting in the forward momentum of what she's created to carry her forward. So we have 3 cards of balance here. So they're realizing how important balance is for you. Balanced efforts, okay? That maybe you balance 2 jobs here. You have a lot of responsibilities, but you enjoy it. You enjoy being busy. You enjoy focusing your time and attention on that which is important to you. Okay, with that 2 of Pentacles energy. They might also feel like you're going back and forth on this, that you haven't really decided if you want to invest in this connection yet. We have the 4 of Pentacles. They've discovered that you're saving up for something here. You are holding back, but you're saving up for something. Maybe in the past, you know, you've been breadcrumbed by individuals, and so you don't go all in. Like you're more reserved. Obviously, your Queen of Swords energy coming through. So, you know, this person's realizing that if they want a certain amount of effort with you, they have to put that forward with the 4 of Pentacles. That you match energy, you match efforts here. You don't try harder if someone doesn't respect you or, you know, put in the time or energy. You don't try harder to make up for it. You match energy. Okay. They're seeing that with the Four of Pentacles. It could also be you have two different jobs right now because you're saving up maybe for a house, repairs on your house, something that is important for you. That's just for you. So your stability is important for you. That's something you're prioritizing right now. And then we have the Knight of Cups energy. This person is realizing that you do kind of move in silence. Like you do have this, at this time, you know, at least with them, you're not showing the moves that you're going to make. And if they try to predict the moves that you're going to make, you put a shell on the board and they're like, what does that mean? Okay. Like you baffle this person. Maybe you like to play with this person a little bit. They might feel that way, that you like to play, you know, play with their feelings a little bit, or play, you know, play games here. Okay. In a playful way, not in a, malicious way, but they might feel like you like to tease them, you like to play games with them. With that Knight of Cups energy, though, they do feel like you do want to date them. Okay. But you don't reveal too much too soon. You're not revealing a lot to this person, because I will say that shell is turned down, it's not turned up, right? So you've yet to really reveal if you have a lot of emotions for this person. And again, I feel like if you've been dating this person, it's like very early stages of dating this person. And then we have Justice. You've been through it. Okay, you're going to, just like that Queen of Swords, you are going to set the parameters. You're going to call the shots. You're going to say, hey, this is what I accept. This is what I won't accept. Justice card is about balance too, right? Balance and truth and integrity. And you will test this person. You will challenge this person. And they are seeing that here. But again, they feel like your life is a fine balance, and they know that you're kind of trying to decide if you really have the space and time for this person with that Justice card there. Okay. And again, you match energy. You give people what they deserve. You've learned a lot, Sagittarius, right? And you've learned about a lot about your value and your energy. Okay. And your time and your attention and focus with that Justice card here. There's also kind of a sense of self-mastery coming through here, and confidence that you have, that this person sees. And this person knows, and this might also be why they're like, they have that Nine of Wands energy. Like they know, honestly, that you're judging them. Okay, that you are, you know, looking at them and taking the time to really decide whether or not they bring value to you, to your experience. You know, and it may be too, for some of you, that you're dating this person and you're like, okay, this is what I can do. But, and let's say you've been divorced, you're like, I never want to be married again. Okay. Or like, you're just very clear here with this person. You lay it out. You lay out the law. Okay. With that Justice card. And you don't back down. You don't compromise on, you know, what's important to you, on your boundaries. But this person also feels like, again, you've achieved some sort of self-mastery within yourself, and they feel that's very impressive. Okay, so let's see what this person has discovered about your shadow. What has Sagittarius' person discovered about Sagittarius' shadow? We have love. Wow. That even though you do intimidate them, this person can feel the love within you. They can feel the fire and the passion within you. They can feel that you are an alchemist. They can feel like you have been through many rebirths in your experiences. Okay, especially when it comes to love and relationships. That at least with what you're showing people, or what this person has, if they've observed like you breaking up with anyone, or It's really interesting that this is coming through for Sagittarius energy. But it's like you'll end a connection that doesn't serve you without batting an eye. At least that's what you'll show that person. Maybe behind the scenes, you'll process, you'll cry, you'll grieve, you'll move through it. But what you show people is this like stoicness, this almost coldness, right? But this person can feel this love within you. They can feel this potential within you. They can feel like if you have closed off your heart space, they can feel what's beneath that. Okay. What else has this person discovered about Sagittarius' shadow? Guardians, you're very well protected. You could have dogs, okay? Or it could just be like canine energy really gravitates toward you here. But this person has discovered like the people that are around you, you might not have a huge circle. You might have a small circle. Maybe like three good friends, or maybe you have 3 brothers or 3 sisters, right? Or 3 dogs. But like there's this sense of you have a small circle, and those that are in your circle are very protective of you and loyal and genuine, and maybe a bit intimidating to anyone who crosses you, okay? So this person is discovering that, but they also see how like you attract in animals, like, dogs, like maybe if they're walking with you and you're on the sidewalk, somebody's walking their dog will like, make a beeline for you and drag their owner over to see you. And this person sees that and they're like, whoa, like they see how you are a magnet, a magnet for certain energies, and they see that power and that gift and that ability, and they're kind of like pretty surprised by it. For some of you too, you could be very protective of animals here. Okay, very protective of animals. You could also work at like a dog shelter or an animal shelter. And because, again, you're so protective and loving of animals, they are protective and loving of you. Let's see what else this person has discovered about Sagittarius' shadow. Yeah, this was kind of that same message, like, you don't show what's really going on beneath the surface with this mermaid energy. They're seeing these different levels of beauty and strength within you, okay? And there might even be some vulnerabilities or insecurities that you're moving through, and this person can see that, they can sense that. But it's all beautiful to them, okay? And it's like you make change and challenge and sometimes even chaos look beautiful. And this person is also seeing how you can find that place of peace within, even when moving through challenges, okay? Like I said, for some of you, I'm strongly picking up on someone going through a divorce, okay? Or, maybe you're already through that process and it's already ended, but you're still moving through the storm, right? There's a lot of storm energy here around you. So some of you, you're very connected in with like the weather patterns, okay? But you channel that energy. You can like channel that chaotic energy in a way that serves you. And this person sees that. How you look at how things serve you, or how you can channel that energy into alchemy. You're an alchemist. And it's intimidating, it's a bit intimidating for this person. You can definitely see that. Because you are so resilient and strong and confident in who you are and what you deserve, and willing to walk away from anything that doesn't serve your highest and greatest good. And for many of you, you don't mince words, okay? All right, let's go ahead and see. What has Sagittarius' person discovered about themselves? What has Sagittarius' person discovered about themselves? We'll start with the light messages. Two of Swords. I love this card. This person is learning they're just going to have to go with their intuition. They're just going to have to go with their gut feeling. Okay? I think they're feeling like they just need to go. They just need to go for it. There's the Death card here too, which again, there's like the chaotic, there's the herd of horses that are running around. There's that tornado forming in the background, but in the middle, this man's quite peaceful. I really feel like you're the tornado they want to have in their life. Okay, Sagittarius, like your powerful energy, they know it's going to transform their life. They know they're going to have to release certain things, right? They know it's going to be messy. But there's something they feel in their gut. There's something they feel within where they're like, Sagittarius is worth it. So yeah, maybe some of you, you're in the middle of like a messy divorce or, something that is not fully completed yet, right? But this person knows you would transform their life. And there is something, again, very instinctual within their gut that they feel like they have to go for this. As much as it scares them. Like that they have some of that courage energy. Maybe even that they see within themselves some of that courage energy that you show. And then we have the Two of Cups. This person feels like you're a soulmate. Okay? They feel like you're a soulmate. They feel like they want to have a partnership with you. They want to have a connection with you with the Two of Cups. They think that your fierceness and your courage, is extraordinary. Okay? If this person was in between you and someone else and that's why they had a wall up, I feel like they're choosing you, Sagittarius. They feel like you're such a warrior energy. The Star. That you're aligned for them. That you're perfect for them. Not just that you're perfect for them, like in a connection, right? But like you have these strengths. There's so much they could learn from you. That there's something just that is so nurturing about you. There is something that is, maybe it's your alchemy. There's something about you. They know that it's in alignment for them, for their soul. Beautiful. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. The Empress energy. Yeah, they see all the potential in the world in this connection. Even if the circumstances you're going through right now are very messy, they see you as the Empress energy. Clarify the Death card here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, yes, this person would have to completely transform their life, right? Completely transform their life to have a future with you. And I feel like they're embracing that. For some of you, if like you already have kids with someone, you already have a family, with this other individual that you were married to, it's like this person is throwing themselves in the middle of it. That's not scaring them away. And if this person also has a family, right? Then again, that's not intimidating them. That transformation, that change, that bringing your families together does not intimidate this person. Clarify the Two of Cups energy about what this person's discovering about themselves. Temperance, that there's a lot of healing, that this would take patience. This would take maturity. There's quite a bit to alchemize here and learn. There's light and shadow. Okay, I don't think this person is going into this connection with you with rose-colored glasses on at all. All right, let's clarify the star. This person discovered. King of Wands, yeah. They're the one that they want. That King of Wands energy. I mean, this person could be willing, I feel like, to relocate, to travel to you, to relocate for you. I want to clarify the Death card and the Ten of Pentacles again. I feel like it's like reconstruct their life, change their course. There's the Devil energy. Maybe even they need to release someone. Okay. Or maybe it's like other people's opinions have been like, what are you thinking? What are you doing? And they're like, they're not even listening to other people's opinions. They feel so drawn to you. They feel so connected with you. But again, they could have to release or make some sort of sacrifice here to change their life in order to be with you. It would take them moving forward. Again, they're trusting in their intuition. But again, the Chariot's the light and the shadow. So you're encouraging this person, to move forward from the past. To listen to their intuition. Not their ego. For some of you, this person might have karmic family members, okay, that they're going to be moving away from. Clarify the Devil energy here. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person is also discovering that they have to heal. Yeah, they have to heal that Ten of Swords. Some sort of betrayal wound that they have in the Four of Swords. It might even be their relationship too with the material world, with money. Like that might be something that they have to let go of here. It might be like their connection to some of them. Wow. Some of them are realizing, it'll be interesting when we get into their shadow, but some of them are realizing here, Sagittarius, that like they were living their life for other people, not themselves. That their future was not their own. It was crafted by somebody else. It was somebody else's voice, somebody else's dream, somebody else's vision, maybe what their family wanted for them, maybe what toxic individuals wanted for them. But they don't want that. They don't want that. And they're willing to even go through this 10 of Swords energy and take the opinions and take the backlash and whatever from individuals that were holding them back in order to strike out on their own and move forward and heal with that Four of Swords. To start over. Wow, this person's discovering quite a bit. Your influence has transformed this person. We have the Five of Wands, and you see there's all those wands, but this obviously is the one that's highlighted, and this person's running toward it, right? Where everyone's like, do this, do this, do this, do this. You should go in this direction. You should do this. And this person's going for this one, the one that they feel is destined. And that's going to make some people leave their life. But do you see he's smiling? And then you have the Emperor energy stepping into his like healthy, healed, or healing masculine energy, taking leadership over his life. So even though you're not like gung-ho with this, for this person, Sagittarius, just your influence has encouraged this person to listen to their intuition, to stop giving their power away, to be true to themselves, to create the life that they want to create. I mean, wow. Talk about Two of Cups and Temperance. The healing just from, your influence here. That's incredible. And they're still scared doing it, but they're moving forward, in empowerment and taking leadership over their life again. So let's see, what is this person's shadow? What have they discovered about their own shadow recently? Sneaking away. They weren't being true. Okay. They weren't being true to themselves or even to those around them. They're still learning to crawl. Okay. This is all new for them. They definitely want to leave current circumstances and yes, talking to others here. Sometimes they're seeing how that's helpful, and sometimes they're realizing it's not. Because other people are projecting their own darkness onto them, their own wounds onto them. And they really need to trust in their feminine energy. They need to trust in their intuition. It's like those they're asking advice from haven't been on the journey that they're on. Or haven't been successful on the journey that they're on, right? And success, I mean, not necessarily when it comes to money or when it comes to the physical things, but success in living a life of fulfillment or making themselves proud or living an aligned life, right? This person is also realizing like they've been gathering like whatever their circumstance was, whether again it was just they were living a life for somebody else, for others even, instead of being true to themselves and true to their calling, true to their path. They're realizing that they've been moving in this direction for a while now, that if they were in a place they didn't want to be, or they were wearing a mask around those, that were around them, that their mind was already somewhere else. They were already gone in their mind somewhere else. And they're realizing with still learning to crawl, it's not easy. It's not easy for them to make these changes, right? But there could also be people also with that Emperor energy who can offer helpful guidance and advice and empower them rather than just like tell them what to do or try to control them, but actually empower them. So this person's recently been humbled, okay, about what they've discovered, but they've also uncovered some beautiful layers of realizing how they were deceiving themselves and deceiving others around them. They weren't being true to themselves, and now they're wanting to create that change. This person could also discover more about like the lunar cycles and the cosmos and how that does influence their energy, and that's another way they can empower themselves here. And, you know, they're also working through, we have ashamed, they're working through some disappointment within themselves for maybe how they have lied to others or how they have been deceptive to themselves here. You know, they're still moving through, but if they were around toxic people or individuals and they set boundaries, then toxic individuals will typically make the person who's setting the boundaries feel guilty or feel shameful about it. So this person's moving through it, okay? Like I'm feeling it in my gut, like they're moving through it. It's not easy. And they probably would need, especially if they were moving away from something very toxic, they would probably need some guidance or assistance from, you know, some experts for support to assist them in moving forward here and not getting confused in like the mental games that those around them could be playing. Okay. All right. So yeah, this person's discovering, you know, it's quite difficult to do what they want to do, but they're working through it. So let's get some advice here. Oh no, first let's see how they're connecting with you energetically. How's this person connecting with Sagittarius? Clairaudience. They hear you. Like I said, like how, you know, you are kind of like a guide to this person. You're kind of like that angel on their shoulder when they're moving, or that light in the darkness when they're moving through a lot of confusion. Okay, so this person does hear you, okay, clairaudiently, and you may hear them. So you might have some sort of telepathic bond here. I'm also getting like this person, you know, they really listen to what you say and they take time to integrate it and to apply it, you know, if they feel like it does align for them. But this person is also learning to listen to their intuition, listen to their higher self, especially when things are confusing with the cloud energy. And that could just be the energies that they're around that, you know, just bring in all this darkness that make things confusing for them, to throw them off balance, to keep them out of their power. But you see all that beautiful purple energy that's connecting with the crown, the blue energy connecting with the throat chakra. So communicating with, you know, and connecting with their intuitive gifts is another way that they are connecting with you. That encourages them. Okay. You know, especially for those of you that if you are, again, in circumstances where you can't necessarily be together right now in the physical. That's what's coming through. So let's go ahead and get a guidance message for my Sagittarius viewer. Some of you, this is a person coming into your experience that you've not yet met in person. But little do you know, you've inspired them. So it could be that as well. Or maybe you know them, right? But you don't know how much you've inspired them. How much they look up to you. Okay, so guidance for my Sagittarius viewer. Yeah. We have Orca Magic. The Akashic libraries are open. So for some of you, looking into the Akashic records might be helpful for you here. If that's something you're interested in exploring. That would just be a confirmation to maybe look into it. Maybe you're trying to figure out this person's purpose in your experience, your life, or just, again, right now, if you've gone through some sort of ending in your experience with like a divorce, or your life is changing and turning out to be something different than what you expected, then maybe that's something that could be of assistance to you here. I'm also getting with the orca magic, like strong ocean energy, like even listening to the sound of water, even if it's like on a YouTube video, or the sound of whales could be very soothing for you with what you're moving through. Then we have little owl, and wisdom is light as a feather. Listening to your wisdom, you're also very wise here, Sagittarius. Okay. So yeah, there's something you've gone through that you've acquired this wisdom, but I'm also getting the message of like your ancestor energies connecting with you with that owl. And the wisdom that they're bringing you, it feels light. It doesn't feel heavy, right? So orcas and owls might be significant messengers here for you. For some of you too, it might be important to go to like a pumpkin patch or go do some autumn themed, have some autumn themed experiences just to reconnect with your joy and your happiness. But again, you might go there and there's an owl, like an actual owl. Okay, you might have some sort of encounter with an owl. But again, whatever message that you receive, it brings you joy, it brings you lightness, it brings you wisdom, it brings you validation and support. Okay, with that owl energy. Some of you, it's just a feather. You know, you go out, you go to a pumpkin patch or something, and you find a feather. Maybe it's an owl feather, maybe it's another type of feather, but maybe look up what color that feather is and what that means for you. Or maybe you already know, you're tuned in with that, and you're like, I know who that was. Thank you so much for that confirmation. Okay? So it feels very much like this person is trying to, you know, in many ways, Sagittarius, they're trying to learn from you. They're trying to be like you. They're trying to connect in with your timeline at this time. And you're probably sitting back thinking, why? Like, why? I'm in the middle of this, you know, this experience. I'm moving through this chaos and this change. Like, why now? Okay? I think you're kind of feeling that way. Well, put those messages out to the universe and see what shows up for you. Okay? Now let's see what this person's next move. What is Sagittarius's next move going to be towards Sagittarius? Wow. Yeah, this could be a connection that you've had through lifetimes. We have Barmbrack, sweetness and synergy. Okay, so that's like a celebration. So they might bake something for you. They might bring you some sort of gift. They might invite you to some sort of, you know, Halloween party or something like that. But they want to bring warmth into your life, it looks like. And we have eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends. Okay. So it could be this person brings you some sort of gift or brings something of warmth into your life, right? To express their appreciation for you. Maybe even to express a bit of their feelings too. But it's sweetness and synergy. So it might even be something that like you've been desiring. Like, let's say it's something you've been craving. Let's say you've been craving, it could be anything, really. It could be something cinnamon, it could be pumpkin spice, it could be, you know, pumpkin pie, it could be pumpkin bread, it could be a cinnamon roll, it could be anything, but I'm getting pumpkin and cinnamon coming through strong. This person brings that to you. Okay? This person brings that to you here. And I wouldn't say it makes your wall completely come down, but it does bring you sweetness. And you do realize, oh, that was in alignment. Maybe this person is someone who is intuitively connecting with me, right? And I'm thinking, you know, for some of you, it might be like, wow, you know, this is the beginning of something beautiful. This person might surprise you in that way. Some of you, again, I feel like you're putting out that intention, you know, to your ancestors to bring you in a partner, right? Or maybe even just like a healthy, supportive energy. And of course, use your discernment, right? And look at how someone's showing up consistently. But this person may want to consistently bring this sweetness and the synergy into your experience, right? Of course, everything can change with your free will, with their free will, but this person might start to open up your heart space a little bit more. And they might be sent in by an ancestor. You use your discernment, right? Or by your higher self, because even though you're moving through something that has made you close off your heart space, you deserve to open up to beautiful things. You deserve to open up to love, to genuine love, okay? To warmth. And joy, right? So even if it's like you're like, I can't be with this romantic with this person right now, it might be this person comes in and they just want to be a friend, but they think the world of you, and they will show you that through their actions, not just their words, but through their aligned actions. They will show you that they're by your side. My stomach is growling. Some of you, your stomach might be growling right now, and that's a confirmation, right? All right, last but not least, we're going to get a romance angel message of guidance for Sagittarius. When it comes to this person. Oh, this is so sweet, especially coming from like how your energy, I feel like how you kind of had to be with what you've been moving through. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection here. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This is really beautiful here, Sagittarius. And it just, it might be something too where you meet this person at a time in your life where, like, let's say you went through a divorce, but you somehow realize, like, you've shared experiences, and I don't mean from a trauma bond place. I mean, you have this compassion and understanding for each other and what you've been through, because maybe you meet each other right, not right after you've been divorced, right? But you meet each other at a place where you kind of guide each other, and you have this compassion and shared experience and wisdom. And maybe, yes, you share somewhat of the same wounds, but you're healing them. So maybe, yes, right away, there may not be romance. It may not be a romantic connection, but you might be a bit surprised in this person too, that you meet each other and you have very similar paths, or you've just gone through a very similar thing, and you've decided, well, let's be friends, and you start out like that. And then maybe later, you explore, as you're getting to know each other, that chemistry, that chemistry builds, and so does your optimism. Okay, so you'll know what's best for you. Of course, receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Thank you so much for joining me here, Sagittarius. I hope this brought you value. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.